Hello, everyone. My guest today is David Waslen. He's an experienced executive with a demonstrated history of successfully managing and operating private companies in various industries. He's skilled in corporate finance, venture capital, private equity, entrepreneurship, and management, and a graduate from the London Business School and Dartmouth College, now working on revolutionizing social trading with blockchain technology at Rublix, with an X on the end, .com. David, you ready to take us to the top?
Yeah, let's do it, Nathan. Thanks.
All right, so go a bit deeper there for us. What's the company doing and what's the revenue model? How are you sustaining yourself?
So Rublix is a software development company. It's our mother company that develops a lot of products and platforms. We build fintech products for traders in the cryptocurrency sector, traders at large. We have some advisory and consulting arms of our business. We're also generating a lot of content via our blog and our YouTube channel. But we're primarily focused on our platform called Hedge Trade. And
what's the URL?
Hedge Trade is a platform, hedgetrade.com.
Oh, great. Okay, good domain name.
Yeah, so that's our flagship product that Rublix as a company is building. And this enterprise Hedge Trade that we're building is a platform for cryptocurrency traders, and we'll expand into other markets and sectors as well for trading. But it's a platform where traders will post trading predictions, and then users can come onto the platform and gain access to these predictions by purchasing them and unlocking them using our digital token, using our cryptocurrency, the Hedge token. And then they can gain access to the prediction, see what the trader is predicting. And if he's correct, then the trader earns the proceeds from the people that purchase the prediction. And if he's incorrect, those proceeds go back to the purchasers. So they get a refund on their money, they get their money back. So it's a model where you can follow a trader, see how good he is. And then if you're interested in unlocking his prediction to see what he's speculating exactly to the dollar and to the cent, then you can unlock it for, something like $5, $10. And then if he's got a good track record, then you can make the same bet as him, make the same trade, and see if you gain as well.
What's in it for the trader? Does he get a portion? If the thing comes out true, does he get a portion of all the people that backed him?
Exactly. Yeah. So he posts one of these predictions. So it's something like, I think Bitcoin's going from 9,000 to 9,900. And then when he posts this on the platform, it's initially hidden. So the user base can't see his exact buy and sell position until they unlock it. And they have to purchase it using our currency or crypto. And then they can unlock it, and then they can see that those exact points, 9,000 to 9,900. And then if he's correct, then he receives those proceeds. He earns all those hedge tokens that the people purchased it with. And then what we do as well is we post this prediction on the blockchain so that it's immutable. You can't delete it. You can't take it down. It's not like Twitter or YouTube where you can make some speculation.
Yeah, got it.
And then delete if it's wrong. And then the user can click on his history and track record to see his prior performance, see if he's got a good reputation, and then unlock the next one that he submits.
So David, how are you making money off of this? What's your revenue model?
So we have a commission model. So we'll take a portion of the proceeds if the trader is correct. And if the trader is incorrect, he also has to stake tokens. So he has to ante up tokens in order to post a prediction on the platform.
So you win no matter what.
People to purchase it. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay. So you're taking a percentage, and give me a general range. I mean, are we talking, 0.1%, 10%? What percentage?
It's going to range from about 10% to 50%. So the higher performance that he is and better track record, he can have a lower commission, or we get a lower commission, he gets a higher rake, and some other models around that as well.
So let me repeat this back to you, and then I want to move on. I want to make sure I get the model right, though. I post a prediction on your platform. Does it have to be Bitcoin related, or can I say Amazon's going to go to $500,000 a share by the end of 2020?
Yeah, you can do that. That's exactly where we're headed. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I said that 100 people want to unlock and see where I'm actually trading. So they pay, I'm going to say the equivalent, $5 to do that. So that's $500, right? It comes true in 2020. What happens to that $500? What do I keep? What do you get? And what are the people who wanted to pay to unlock to see my positions? What do they get?
So you'll get somewhere between 250 to 450 of those dollars that they paid.
Okay.
Those people that paid for it, they paid you the $5. So they lose the $5,
Okay.
but then they see your prediction and your buy-in price and your exit price. So if they want to buy Amazon, buy it at your entry price, buy it at your exit price, then, and you're right, then they won by purchasing the underlying asset.
If they acted on the information after they unlocked and saw my positions.
You got it. Yeah, they have to act on it. Yeah.
And then, okay, so I'm keeping 250 to 450. You're keeping anywhere between 250 and $50.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So first off, when did your Rublix company, which strikes me more like kind of like an agency in the space, now you're building this piece of technology. When did you launch Rublix?
Yeah. So Rublix started about two and a half years ago. And my background has been in the finance sector. So I was working in private equity, working at a family office and an investment bank. And then I met my co-founder, Pete, and he was a trader. And we came up with this idea together of building a platform where traders post their predictions and you can copy them or replicate them. And that started 2.5 years ago. And we've done a couple rounds of financing.
How much total have you raised?
Initial round of greater than 2 million, then a subsequent round of 5 million that's extendable to 10 based on some hurdles and based on our option. And maybe in a year's time, we might do another financing round.
So 7 raised right now, 5 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And right. And was that through tradition? You're actually selling it. You sold equity there in the company, or this was a token issuance or something?
Those were token issuances and some debt financing as well.
Okay. What portion was debt financing?
Maybe in the 20, 30% range, something like that.
You said 20 or 30%?
Yeah.
Okay. So call it like 500 to 700 grand in total kind of debt financing. The rest was all, you did a token issuance. You then converted some portion to fiat and that call it 6 million in your bank to fund operations.
Yeah, that's about right. Roughly. Yeah.
When was the token issuance?
A year and a half ago. And another one was about 9 months ago.
Okay. And then those two token issuances together, what was kind of total volume raised through that in before ignoring what you converted to fiat?
Sorry, how much did we raise in fiat or in,
no,
in
just
crypto?
Total crypto. The ICO or the token issuance total.
We actually primarily raised in fiat, but we issued the purchasers our token, but we primarily raised crypto. We raised some Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it was primarily fiat.
Okay, so what did the white paper sound like then? Is it basically saying, hey, for $100 you get one hedge token, and then you tie the hedge token value back to 0.1 of an Ethereum token or something?
Yeah, exactly. Some those aren't the numbers, but yeah, exactly a model like that where they purchase our token and it's converted into their Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD.
I see. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out then how you got fiat out of that. If every dollar people paid you, you had to then give them a hedge token. How do you extract fiat out of that so you can fund your guys' salaries and your engineers and things like that?
Yeah, so people just paid us fiat. So we got checks into our bank account and then we sent them our token. So we raised primarily fiat.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it. That was all, that cash was sitting in your bank account and then you essentially set them the token and all that cash is still sitting in your bank. So you essentially were 100% fiat from the start.
Yeah, it wasn't 100%, but yeah, maybe 85%. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. And then help me understand, success metrics, right? So I imagine you're measuring things like, total predictions through the platform, number of traders making predictions, things like that. What numbers do you care about?
Yeah, exactly. We care about primarily, who has our token, like what's the distribution of our token, how liquid is it, how many people are on the platform that have ever signed up, how many people.
What's that number? How many of total cumulative signed up?
we have in the tens of thousands that have signed up.
Okay.
And we're doing some testing still right now on some front end work, and we're going to be launching the next version of it in maybe 2 months. So we have in the hundreds of people that are testing it and trialing it right now, and then there's thousands in the queue that have signed up to use it.
What does that mean if you quantify over the past 12 months? Remember the earlier example I gave about Amazon and say 100 people paid $5 to unlock my position? How much total, I guess you call it GMV, has gone through your platform of people unlocking and wanting to see traders' positions?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, we've still been in some of the build mode, so things are just have been ramping over the past couple months, and our run rate is changing week over week, so it's growing exponentially right now.
What's it now?
Maybe a couple 100K have run through the platform.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
And so a couple 100K. What do you feel like your run rate is right now?
We haven't even hit go yet. Like we're still
And I totally get that.
Pre-launch. But we've got multiple revenue streams as well. We're traders by nature, so we're trading in the crypto markets.
Yeah. But just on this product, though, I know you have Rublix and everything else, but just this product.
Yeah. Run rate, tough to say. Maybe 100 to 200K a month run rate.
Okay, and that is again, people in the Amazon example earlier, 100 people paying $5 a month would be $500. There's essentially X amount of people paying X amount a month to unlock predictions on your platform that traders have made, and they're doing that to the tune of 100K to 200K a month.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's it cost on average to unlock a trader's, like see what a trader's stake is and view the full prediction?
Yeah, you bet. So our model currently is that a trader places his stake. So that's what he's wagering on himself. And he right now it's in the ballpark of $10, $20, $100. And then what we do is 1/10 of his stake is the cost to unlock it. So that's either $1 or $5 or $10. So that model we're going to change and make it totally open to the trader's choice of whether he charges 10% or whether he charges something else or whatnot. But what's really interesting is there's a few hedge funds that are on our platform and really sophisticated traders, and they're using this engine to market themselves and post their prediction on an immutable blockchain so that they can promote their trading proficiency. And they're asking us, can we stake $5,000 on this? Can we stake $20,000 on our prediction? Because we're really confident we're going to be correct, but we don't really want to charge the user base $2,000 to unlock it. Can we change that model around? So we said, yeah, we can easily build that in the code.
What's the incentive for them, by the way? If they put $20,000 on their prediction, why would they do that? What's the upside if they're right?
It's a signal to the market. It says, hey, we're so confident that we're going to ante up 20K on this prediction. If we get it wrong, we lose it. Like we know that we lose that stake.
Where does that go? It goes to you?
So the initial 10 people that buy in, the initial 10 purchasers get 50% of that stake.
Yeah, I mean, you've essentially quantified and gamified speculation, right? I mean, you have perfect on both sides of the market. You have basically what you're tinkering with right now are all the emotional levers to essentially create a perfect price elastic place for prediction. So if I come in and lay down $100,000 prediction, people are going to go, wow, he's really confident. And by nature, the first 10 people that support it are going to start driving momentum. And before you know it, me being confident turns into actual dollars made in the future because I drove my own speculation.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to be market movers, but we think it's healthy for the crypto industry to have more volume.
David, come on! I don't believe you for two freaking seconds. By the way, it's a great model. I mean, but people are putting their money on the line. Like I get it, it's a great model, but I don't believe you for 2 seconds. All the levers. You read Nir Eyal's book Hooked. All the levers in this model are built around people saying, "I'm so confident." Now you back me, and that creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, which ultimately makes you win in the end no matter what, because you're either taking a cut of people that pay to get the prediction, or you're recovering some of the losses if they don't.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that each and every one of these predictions that the trader makes is posted on their profile, posted on the blockchain. So if someone does historical analysis and sees that something just spiked and then crashed, and the people that bought in at the very tail end all lost and crashed, then they might not unlock that next guy's prediction because it was something that was pretty illiquid, that moved too quickly, and it.
No, sure they would, because the downside's covered. The first 10 that go into his next prediction, if he's wrong, they get 50% of his total wager.
Yeah, so
you've covered that. You've covered that already.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
No, by the way, it's not a bad model. I mean, these kind of psychological things plus finance to me are very interesting, and it's clear you're thinking about these things in an interesting way. If I asked you how many traders over the past 12 months have posted a prediction on the platform, what's the answer?
Hundreds.
Okay, hundreds. And then do you define them as your customers, or do you find the people that buy their predictions as your customers?
Completely both, actually. This is a place where the traders themselves, we want to give them a platform to prove themselves that they're high quality. It's people that don't work on Wall Street or don't have, a Twitter account with tens of thousands of followers. We want to give them a podium to prove their skills. And then certainly people that want to enter the trading sector and don't know where to begin, don't know who to follow, don't know who's legitimate or not, they can follow these traders and knowing that it's a good source of information with a reputable track record. So completely both, actually.
What's your team size today?
About 25 people.
Okay. So I assume you're burning cash today as you build the platform. When do you think you can get to break even?
Yeah, we're in build mode. We haven't even been focused on revenue. It's just kind of come at us lately. But we're doing trading ourselves. We're building this, and we want to focus on it for the next 2 months, and then we'll be ready for a more public launch.
David, what I'm asking is how aggressive you're being. Again, just on this, I know you do other stuff, but just on hedge trade, how much are you burning per month to drive growth currently?
We're pretty lean, so it's like 100 to 120K. We're relatively.
That's total expenses or net burn?
Total expenses.
Okay, so when you add back revenues monthly, what does that bring net burn to?
It's lumpy right now, but in we're burning maybe 50 to 75 months. Yeah,
sure. So again, total revenue there is, you already set it up to $200,000 a month, between 100 and 200,000. You're saying total expenses are 120 plus another 50, so call it 170. So net burn fluctuates between negative 50K up to negative 70K. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Yeah. All right, man. Let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, what's your favorite business book?
I'm reading a couple right now, but one that I like is 0 to 1, Peter Thiel. Just one of the best books in general is probably the Dale Carnegie book about managing people. So those are 2 of my favorites.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
Probably Larry Ellison and Elon Musk.
Number 3, what's your favorite online tool for building your company?
We use GitHub, Trello, and the communication tool Telegram.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
6.
Okay. And David, what's your situation? Married, single, kiddos?
Yeah, married and a baby girl.
Very good. Good. And how old are you?
33.
Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
Probably that the tech sector was going to be the fastest growing sector over the next 20 years.
Guys, hedgetrade.com. Traders can come say, I bet $1,000 my prediction is going to come true in a year. Other people, they can say, hey, I'll pay $5 to unlock your position, unlock your prediction, and see where you're actually placing your bets. If he's right, the trader makes money. If he's wrong, the downside is protected for those people that took an early stake on him via hedgetrade.com. David, thank you so much for taking us to the top.
Thanks, Nathan. It was great. Thank you for having me.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.